You don't even like dragons.
Halfway through series 2, the dragons come at the end of season
1. Oh yeah, they do. They do.
It's not a spoiler.
Have you not heard dragons yet?
Yeah.
What about the goblins?
And the
magic? Had any of that yet?
Don't know. Is it going to come in now?
He's like, every time we watch something that's like sci-fi, he's like, oh, is it goblins or ghouls thing? Like,
Goblins and dragons, I said.
Yeah,
no, you said ghouls last time.
You did. You did say ghouls last
You
time.
I don't know what a ghoul is.
You're like,
You don't like
I don't know what a ghoul is.
Is that something you score?
Oi.
You don't like Lord of the Rings?
No, it's absolutely shite.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you know what I
You
mean?
shall not pass. Well, I will be passing me because I need to go somewhere. Get out my way now.
Gets out my way now.
You old dick. Anyway,
That's exactly what the ball rock
Right,
said, mate.
what's been going on? Hello and welcome to the Football Humans. We are back in the pub, and I'm not going to lie to you, listeners. Mr. John Berry opposite me is hanging.
Look at the state of him.
Mr. Michael Berry. Mr. Michael Berry? I'm not
Apparently
hanging.
we got married.
Mr. Michael Felton to the right of me is hanging.
This has made me feel better though.
Oh, hair of the dog,
Hair of
mate.
the dog, mate.
It's gonna
Hair
help
of the
out.
dag.
And Steve Charrett over there is
looks
Hanging.
American.
hanging a little bit, and he's got a baseball cap on, and he's fine. Yeah, and I'm Andrew Ragg, and I didn't go out last night, so I'm all right. It's fine.
You've just got a dog though, so you're never going to leave the house again.
I've just got an amazing puppy who's just brilliant. Cecil, what a dude.
Yeah.
He's a real dude.
When he gets bigger,
Podcast dog now.
when he gets bigger, though, he's not cute anymore and shit.
Nah, he's always going to be cute. He'll always be cute,
That
mate.
breed looks like a cross between like a sheep and a
A what?
basically.
A sheep and a dog.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Super cute, mate. Super cute.
What's happened to you? Have you just
I've
literally
crashed.
gone to zero?
What?
Crash.
The minute he started recording, you've just looked like you've just been through
What's
a
wrong
I
with
feel like
you?
I need,
Drag for a
I
hedge.
need a plate in front of me with like
I
steak
think you've
pie
got
in it.
crisps on your
Steak pie.
Yeah.
Could just be dandruff.
It's fucking massive dandruff, mate. And steak and onion flavoured.
Oh, I could go for another pack of them. It was beef, actually.
Yeah, same thing, whatever.
Same thing.
not like
Steak's beef, isn't it?
No, because steak, you can get different types of steak.
Oh, tuna steak.
Do you
yeah,
want me a nice flavour of crisp? Gammon and mustard.
Why?
Sounds horrid.
Sounds
Are
lovely.
we creating
and
crisps?
Do you want to say it's
Have you not thought of this though? Because Walkers keep bringing out like all these random flavours. They never last.
Yeah, because they're all rubbish.
Because you just got to have your salt and vinegar, ready salted, cheese and onion,
best Walker's
smoky
crisp,
bacon,
best Walker's
prawn
crisp.
Prawn
cocktail.
cocktail.
Prawn cocktail?
Prawn cocktail.
Smoky bacon.
Nah.
Love smoky
Cheese
bacon.
onion. Nah, prawn cocktail. I'd like prawn cocktail.
Worcestershire sauce.
What's the rarity there?
Isn't it Worcester sauce?
They're from Worcestershire.
Or is it Worcestershire sauce?
Worcester sauce?
Worcester.
No, it's Worcestershire
I think it's a
sauce.
fuck.
It's Worcester sauce.
Worcester, Western? What's in it? Scotland talking about football.
All right, let's talk
What do you
about
want
the
to talk
football.
about then?
Let's talk about the Hearts and how great the Hearts are, John. So, what's been going down in Scottish football?
Well, I can't tell you how great they are because they're not. It was Edinburgh Derby at the weekend. I thought we were going to get beat. Started the game really well. Started with two 17-year-olds playing midfield. One of them never played before. It's his debut. I thought it was a strange thing to chuck him in for. 3% midfielders we signed this summer were all on the bench. So it was just an example of pointless signings. And anyway, but and then we kind of fell out of the game after half an hour.
Yeah.
Silly errors, and then the heads went down a bit, and Hibs kind of got a bit of momentum. Then they got a penalty in the second half, and Boyd put it wide, which I was loving about. And then they scored an own goal. It was never been a goal. Boyd crossed it in, and Hearts would have dealt with it. But Berra's it's hit off the back of his heel and went in the net, so it was an own goal. And then we hustled and bustled and got the equaliser, so I would have taken a point before the game. So
So it's just 1-1.
1-1, yeah, fine with that.
Fair enough.
What a raving review.
There's nothing more to say. I'm looking
Well,
forward to
I'm
season
fine with
being
that. To be fair, I'm going to get it out of the way as well then. Man United Chelsea 1-1, fine with that as well.
Just still on Scottish football, there's I don't know if you heard about the death at the start of the week of Billy McNeil. I don't know if you guys know.
Yes, yeah.
He's
Celtic.
Yeah, he's a great player and stuff, and he was manager of Celtic in the 1967 European Cup winning captain and stuff. And he was he's got a statue outside the club. He's just Mr. Celtic basically. But they're going to retire the number 5 shot, I think, because that's what his number was. And then obviously the thing about him being 67 was that was the year of the European Cup, and Celtic sing songs in 1967. And then so they beat Kilmarnock 1-0. The number 5 scored in the 67th minute, which I thought was bizarre. Yeah.
Really?
Mental.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
And now they're going to retire his number.
Yeah.
So they're never going to have a number 5 again?
That's what happens.
That's nice, isn't
Chelsea
it?
will
Don't
never
you
have
think
another 25.
That's nice.
Why not?
Gianfranco Zola.
Do you guys retire his number?
Yeah, they retired his number, didn't they?
He's an edge.
Yeah, but he wasn't like...
No, he was a proper legend.
No, he was a great player and everything,
Chelsea,
but...
wasn't
He was the greatest player we ever had.
What are you talking about? That's Frank Lampard.
Well, but he was before Frank Lampard.
So you're going to retire Frank's number 8, are you?
No.
So who's better?
Who's better? No, let's get him on the podcast. Who's better, Michael? Zola or Lampard? Who you having?
Oh, don't do
Oh, yes.
It's
That's
an
a great
It's
question.
an easy choice. Lampard scored
this.
more
I mean,
goals,
Lampard, double figures every year for a midfielder is
more trophies.
phenomenal. And if you look in like the top 10 all-time goal scorers, Frank Lampard is there. He's the only midfielder in like the top 10.
But you take Zola, won't you?
Yeah. Zola was just that player.
Zola's consistently class. I thought Lampard was shite when he was at West Ham.
I had never seen a player like that before. That's why it was like, holy shit! How have we managed to get him?
Yeah.
How have we managed to get him?
I think it's well because he was a class in a bang average team, while Lampard was class in a class team.
I don't know about bang average, but
Yeah, they were pretty bang
When
average.
Zola was playing?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Your best player was Bjarne Goldbeck.
No, that's later.
No.
You had like Ed,
Zola came in when we had like Petrescu and
Ed De Hoy was a
Ed De
goalkeeper.
Hoy,
Eddie Newton, Dennis Wise.
Durandra Flo.
Yeah.
Vialli, was he there?
Vialli came
I mean, Zola
afterwards.
was
Yeah.
but
Steve Clark was still playing then.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Great side, was it?
He was a great player. Steve Clark, underrated.
So you're happy with the 1-1 with Man United?
I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I would have taken a draw at the start because honestly, the way it's been going this year, I thought we'd get turned over, quite easily.
No one wants that 4th spot, do they?
No.
Arsenal don't want it.
Arsenal definitely don't.
Chelsea don't want it. Man United don't want it. Who's going to get it? What's
I think
happening?
Chelsea, yeah.
What do you think? You think
Arsenal,
Chelsea?
Arsenal had like their lowest possession for a game for ages. I think
They
it
look
was.
really bad against us.
Even before the 10 men, it was
Yeah,
like.
Granit Xhaka came out and said, being captain, he said, we couldn't have won the game because we didn't have, we had no fight, we had no heart. It's just like, well, yeah, that's right. But
They miss
what's the
Ramsey,
reason
man.
for it? What's the reason for it?
Ramsey is like a crazy decision to get rid of.
Even without Ramsey, fight and heart, they should always have that. Why do people never tell people to just
We've always lacked for fight.
I know,
In
it's
the
ridiculous.
past 15 years, I think, because the sides we've had some good quality sides in the past 15 years, like on and off. It's fluctuated, but we've had some good sides. We've always lacked the fight, always.
Not in this when you had Vieira and so.
Vieira was, that's what I was thinking.
well,
He was
Martin
like that.
Keown,
Yeah, but I'm saying since that's like, so the Invincibles are
since that.
04, so 15 years
Yeah.
to 2019, that's 15.
Yeah.
So I'm saying since that, in that sort of post
Yeah.
Invincibles.
Oh, at least it's 50 years.
No, it's a 15.
I was going to say, there's
15.
Oh no, we had some absolute ballers in the last 50 years. People would
Charlie George.
kick your head off.
Get my head off.
They would kick your head off.
I better not, because I won't be happy with that.
Tell you one person who wants the season to end. That's David De Gea.
Mate, what's wrong with that
What
guy?
is going on with that guy, man? He was
made
saving
the,
Man United so many points.
Made the team of the season, and then all of a sudden he's fallen apart.
Paul Pogba
last
made
couple of
team of the
games.
season.
Yeah, that was a joke, wasn't it?
I mean, we'll go back to that. But,
Yeah. No, but De
He
Gea,
gets
I
up
mean,
all over the place, yeah.
he really wants the season
But
to
the
end.
thing is,
Like, he's not playing well.
He's never had these sort of rickets, has he? Oh,
Actually,
his
no,
first
when he
season. His
first
first
started.
season, yeah.
Would you drop him?
I would drop him, yeah.
Would you drop him?
Do you know what? They
there's
probably
games where-
probably got the best backup goalkeeper in the league, I would say.
Sergio Romero.
Yeah. I mean, he's Argentina's number one, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he's past
Check.
it. He's past
Yeah,
his
Czech is way
best
past
now.
him, man.
Perchek's going to lift the Europa League this come the end of the season.
Has he played all the Europa League matches?
He's our goalkeeper in the
Is he
Europa
go?
League, yeah.
And do you think he's going to
This is his last swan song.
against Chelsea
Against Chelsea,
in the
yeah.
final?
What's he got?
Penalty
Can you
shootout.
imagine?
Oh,
And then
penalty shootout.
apparently going to keep getting a job at Chelsea
I know,
next year
yeah.
as well. So
It's going to be goalkeeping.
He'll bring the trophy by.
he's Chelsea through and through, mate.
What's he going to do when he retires? Is he going to be offered a coaching role?
Yeah, at Chelsea.
Are you
Oh, he has been.
are you
I
listening
literally
to
just
what
said
I'm
that.
hearing?
I literally just said
That's
it.
on down. Growing horrible voice. We're not listening anymore. He's been offered a coaching role at Chelsea.
Yes.
Replacing who?
I don't know.
No one. Just come in.
Mark Schwarzer, isn't it? Is Mark Schwarzer
He's
his
not
goalkeeping
there
coach?
anymore.
He's not played a game for 17 years, mate.
No, is he not the goalkeeping coach?
No.
Rob Green's there having a cup of tea.
Yeah, Rob.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
He's a third choice keeper, isn't he?
He makes a brew at about 5 to 3 or whatever he said. Sits on the bench. Well, he doesn't even sit on the bench.
Rob, put that tea down. You're playing today. He's like, fuck off.
I've not trained for 6 months.
Hey, I've lost my.
Me and Danny Drinkwater. He's been chilling out.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what? I sit up. Danny Drinkwater is always training on like Instagram and stuff like that. I'm like, well, how bad is he that he's not getting in, he's not even getting on the bench?
Why is that?
I mean,
No, but just because Sarri
what has he done?
Sarri don't
He
like
must have done something to Sarri.
He must have done something.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have moved there in the first place, should he? We've seen it all before. You know, players.
He's quite happy.
Yeah.
He's loving it.
Yeah, he's
not
loving it.
bothered.
Yeah.
Then when Scott Parker moved there, and that was effectively the end of his career,
Yeah.
because he never got.
He never really got back to
to a
that
top
kind
level.
of
Yeah.
Scott Parker had injury problems. He went
no, but
Newcastle after.
he was all right, wasn't
No,
And then Fulham.
Spurs and West Ham he was a solid player, but he looked like he could have been a big star.
So what would you do at that point if someone like came in and was like, I'll give you 100 grand a week, and you're like, well, I'm definitely not going to play,
How old am I?
or you stay at Leicester, and like you're like the linchpin of that team.
I mean, you'd want to play football, wouldn't you?
You'd want to stay
train all
Leicester.
day.
Yeah, but he was like, what was he, 28?
He was pretty much on the cusp of probably getting in the
Well,
England squad.
he was getting
he was getting
call-ups, wasn't he?
call-ups,
I'd
and
have
he
stayed.
was.
You'd be better off.
He should have stayed.
You'd be better off going to somewhere like Liverpool. They'll play anyone in midfield at Liverpool, right?
He's
Oh, here we
he's one
go
of our
again.
like
They'll play anyone.
he's one of our like top 10 signings or something of like as in like amount of money. It's nuts.
I know.
We've lost one game all season. How can our midfield be that bad, Steve?
No, they're not bad. They're just boring. There's just nothing in there that
No,
excites
Wijnaldum's a
anyone.
good player.
There's nothing in there that excites
Wijnaldum's
anyone.
good, man.
He's
Yeah,
Shaqiri
but
is
the
good.
thing is, everyone does say Wijnaldum's good, but why is he not then a guaranteed starter every week?
Because they rotate. They
Yeah,
rotate
but
it
why?
so much.
If he's that good, he would be in the team on the first name on the sheet. do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but no, I would say first name on your team
Right,
sheet.
innit?
Yeah.
No, first name on your team sheet is probably your captain. And we don't start Jordan Henderson every
Yeah,
game.
he's shite though.
Well, Gary Cahill's our captain. I ain't seen him for months.
Who's Man City's captain? Company, isn't it?
Yeah, Company's still captain. Yeah.
Do you think he's going to be there next season?
No, and I
He's
think
been
that's-
playing.
He has been playing, but
John Stones has been dropped.
And Otamendi, they're going to get rid of him.
I saw that.
he was playing well, wasn't
They're
he?
like-
Otamendi was fine.
I don't mean I don't know what I always think.
They're liking on that. How do you say it?
Laporte.
Yeah, they're liking
Yeah.
on him. He got
Yeah,
into
he's a good player.
got to the team of the year, didn't he?
Yeah, but he still can't get in that French squad.
Who's the two French that have?
Oh, it's
Varane and
Varane and
and,
Titi.
yeah.
But Titi's not been getting his game from us.
Koscielny as well.
Koscielny's finished,
Oh,
mate.
Shelley's got to be gutted though, because he was going in as a starting centre back until he did his heat.
Yeah, I know.
And then they won the
that's
World
it.
Cup.
Yeah.
He would have been in that squad and
Yeah.
probably starting as well.
I'm sick of reading about Varane because it's like everyone's Man United and stuff linked to him, but it's like Real
They linked to him every year, though, for about the last
And
4
then they try and
years.
say, you have to pay us 468 million. It's like,
'cause the
no one's going to pay that then, are they? So just
Yeah.
forget about
It's
it.
the same thing with like Ericsson and Hazard. It's just like constant. Now. It's just like,
it's rubbish,
just
yeah.
go already if you want to go. Like,
Torgan Hazard's moving to Dortmund.
Yeah, I know.
I'd take him back, Torgan.
Yeah, he's
They've blown the league as well. 'cause
Yes.
Yeah,
Schalke
fourth in the
beat them.
wicket.
Do you see Sancho get
assist.
hit with the lighter?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, someone threw a lighter, hit him in. It hit, you can see it. They zoomed in, and you can see it hit him on the side of the head, and he had to go off and get stitched up.
crap.
Yeah, cut him.
So who's winning that league then?
Well, actually, no.
Bayern Munich are
There's,
gonna
there's three
Are they?
games. There's 3 games
course
to
they
play,
are.
and there's 2 points between Dortmund and Bayern.
But Bayern Munich, Dortmund were 12 points clear about 3
Yeah,
months
They
ago.
were.
yeah. They bottled it.
Bottled it. Oh,
And
well.
also, Marco Reus got a straight red on the weekend, so I don't think he'll play another game this season.
Sorry,
The two Reds.
sorry to say, because we know Will Quantrill will be listening, but did Leeds bottle it? And
Did you see what happened in the game? Did you hear what happened?
yeah,
Did you
it's
see it?
absolutely crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Right, let's talk about the Leeds game. So,
I
obviously,
didn't
know.
Norwich and Sheffield United, automatic promotion
Yeah.
to the Premier League.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're going to be...
Canaries and Blades.
I text my brother's a Blades fan, and he texted and he said, "Oh, we'll go to the lane, watch a few games." You know, I was like, "Yeah, sounds good." He was like, "Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting like beat every week and like being points off the
say
front of
that,
the
but I
table."
don't think so.
You never know.
Do you know
never
what?
know, but
Apart from
yeah.
Billy Sharp, I could not name you one other Sheffield United player.
Nah,
Nah, not me.
nah.
John Fleck. Robert's nephew.
Is it? No. Any more? Who used to play for Norwich, so nice. Nice link.
Nice link. But sorry, Will. Anyway, let's get
And the
back to
manager's,
it.
I was going to say
Chris
Gene Wilder.
Wilder.
Chris Wilder.
They're singing from Blazing Saddles.
Chris Wilder.
Yeah, he's a big Sheffield United fan as well. And he played that, so he's now been promoted through every division.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah, so he took over Sheffield
Big
United.
team, though. They're one of the originals.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
One of the original
I
Prem
wanted it to
teams.
be Leeds and Sheffield United growing up. I didn't want Norwich to go up. But yeah, so Leeds game on
Who
Saturday.
you got against Norwich?
Just not,
Brian Dean
not
is the answer. What is the question?
First Premier League
First
goal.
Premier League
There you go.
That's it. But yeah, Leeds. It was 0-0 like 20 minutes to go against Aston Villa, and then Aston Villa gets hacked, goes down injured. There was like holding his knee or whatever, and people said, "Put the ball at the park." So Leeds had the ball, and everyone stopped. So the Villa player still, so the guy was kicked it up the park. Another Leeds player runs on there and goes through and scores, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" So as soon as he scored, the Villa players, about three of them, all just grabbed him like that.
Yeah.
And the guy didn't fight back because
Yeah.
he knew it. He was his head.
He was like, yeah.
So then it was a big.
Who was it?
Klitsch, I think it was.
Okay,
and then Patrick Bamford grabbed someone away, and El Ghazi turned around like that to him, and Bamford was then holding his face. So he.
Oh, it was a little rubbish, man. Yeah, it was
And then
a
so it
little.
went on for 7 minutes, and then Bielsa, Leeds manager, said let them score, even because it was an order. So then Villa went up and just topped the
Yeah, just walked in.
But it was
But do you-
Bielsa was quite good with that.
I like him. I like him as a
do.
manager, and I think he's good. But I mean, that cost them basically
Yeah.
going up to the Premier League, didn't it?
Well, no.
So is that
Not necessarily. They still got the playoffs.
No, but
They were-
promotion automatic.
Do you know what?
automatic promotion? It's
I mean,
a lottery, isn't it?
I would be so
It's a
surprised if
lottery.
they went
No, I
up.
know.
Because the team that ends third hardly ever, and
No, I know.
and plus they've been losing.
I know.
They're on like a bad.
Yeah.
I think Bielsa will go as well.
You'll go up then of the.
I hope Villa go up if it out those four.
It's Villa, West
I
Brom.
want
Why?
Leeds. Will, I'm going on
Villa's just
record.
like the
I want
same.
Leeds to go up, mate.
So do I.
do want
I
them to
Leeds
go
to
up.
go as well.
I want
Leeds to go
I
up.
don't want
But you
West
think
Brom to
Villa
go
will
up.
go up?
Derby to come up.
I think Villa will go up.
Why?
Get Frank Lampard back in the Premier League with Derby.
I don't think he will. I think it'll be. I think it'll be Villa.
I think he's done a great job there, Frank Lampard, but I don't think Derby will go up.
Do you know what? Derby's such a tough job though, because it's like they're always in the same position, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
They're
get to the
about
play.
six.
Always just like, or they're just outside the playoff.
McLaren did well with them when he was there, like,
Yeah.
and then it all fell out eventually. But I think he got them to one of a final, didn't he? Did he get them to a final, or was it semis in the
I
playoffs?
can't remember.
He might have done.
I
Yeah.
think he did. I don't know. But yeah, and it's,
They've been down there for a long time.
It's heartbreaking thing because playoffs are great. We love watching them, but it's like if you beat someone, whoever you're playing, let's say it's like you're a Derby fan, you beat West Brom, or you beat Villa, get to the final, go to Wembley, you get beat at Wembley. So
But it's that thing. It's
so
the
harsh.
most expensive. Well, the most like.
yeah,
I've been there.
what's
Been
the
there
word
with
for cheering
Sheffield
things?
United.
yeah.
Like me and my brother went.
when Leeds last time
And
Leeds
it's-
got to their final,
it
they
is-
lost.
Did we play Leeds?
Lost 1-0, didn't
It was
they?
against Wolves, I think, one year. We've been twice to Wembley and never seen them win Sheffield United. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Lucrative. That's the word.
Yeah,
it's the most lucrative
most
game. in the
lucrative
world.
game. But
Once
it's,
you
it
get,
is
once you get out there,
heartbreaking.
even if you go back down again, you still got those parachute
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Aston Villa's first season down? Second season down?
Second.
Yeah, because last year they got close, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Di Matteo was the manager, and then
Yeah.
Bruce came
Yeah,
in.
they got close.
Do you think Grealish will leave Aston Villa,
Yeah, I think-
even if they go up?
No, I think
Or
if
do
they
you
go
reckon?
up, I think he'll stay.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, it'll stay.
But if they don't go up, I think Spurs will get them. I think Spurs will go through.
Spurs, who lost at the weekend as well.
Yeah.
Against West Ham.
I mean, West Ham, Blakely will be loving it. I mean,
Yeah. That's their
because that's the first loss.
first loss at the
Spurs
new ground.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just one of them things. It had to be West Ham, didn't it? It
Yeah,
had
league
to
season
be.
go
Do you know
well.
what I mean? It was like-
I think the minds in the Champions League anyway. Of
course it is, yeah.
Champions League secured
Yeah,
anyway.
they should be in top 4. They should.
Well,
No,
I think they're 9 points.
I think they will.
between
Yeah.
third and fourth. I think
Yeah,
I think they can get
they're there.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that many, was it? I thought,
Yeah.
I thought the Spurs won about 70 and now Chelsea won 67.
No, I think
No,
it's
I
I think
think-
it's about 6. Chelsea on.
We're on 68, I think,
Yeah.
after that draw, and
I'll
Spurs
check
are on
now.
Have a look.
70. Spurs are on 70,
I thought
We're
it was,
on
I thought-
68,
I thought it was
I
a lot
think.
closer, and we're on 66.
and
or
you're on
something.
66.
So 2 wins
and
it's
United are on 64, 5,
Two
5,
wins.
I think.
2 wins. If Spurs
That's a
lose-
lot closer than I thought. I thought they'd cemented third place.
Now, if
Actually.
Spurs lose the next 2 games and Chelsea and Arsenal win them, that's Spurs out.
Well, that's it. If
Oh, wow.
we'd have
Okay.
beat United,
Oh, right, yeah.
if we'd have beat
Wow.
United, we would have gone to the same points as Spurs, and we
Wow.
just stayed underneath them because of
Yeah,
goal difference.
'cause of goal difference.
But that's mad because I think Chelsea have had a bad season, and like you think Tottenham season's been all right, but
But you're really
it's
close to
obviously
them.
not.
Yeah, it's not been.
Because if you look at they've drawn 1 game, but they've actually lost 12 games.
Yeah, because they fell
Oh
away.
no, maybe in 13 now. It might have been.
Yeah.
I might have been looking at this
Who's
before.
lost
the
12
week.
games?
Tottenham.
Have they?
Which is because they've only drawn 1. Their points are still high, but they've lost like in the
Yeah.
the top 8 or whatever it
Yeah,
is,
with
top
Tottenham
9.
What would you-
They've got the worst like.
What would you
loss
rather?
record.
Draw a load of games, or just like Spurs have done then? Draw 1 game the whole season, but you're either winning or
Well,
losing. Whoever you
more
support.
points is.
Yeah.
If it was 69 points or 68 points, I'd take the 69 points.
That was a shit question, wasn't it? Really?
Well, if I win 10 and lose 10 and only draw 1, I'll have 30 points. But if I draw loads, I'll have 24 points. What would you rather? I'll take 30 points, please. I know you mean, right?
Yeah.
Also, you'd have 31 points.
Yeah, I was going to say
It's
that.
fine.
Oh yeah, 31 points. Well,
Strong with maths over today, innit?
So did we see any of the Liverpool smashing of Huddersfield?
I put
Not
about
one bit
5-0.
Yeah.
I put about 5-0.
I put Virgil van Dijk as my captain this week, so I was happy with that.
Did he score?
No,
It's
I
just
should have
great.
put Andy Robertson as captain because
Yeah.
he set up for goal.
Or Mane, if you had Mane in and got
Yeah.
2 goals. But
Quality, mate.
and then Manchester City, watching that as a Liverpool fan is really hard. So Burnley had done so well. First half, they were like,
Chris Wood, man.
they were it was like they had 3 keepers in the net. Like, do you know what I mean? He was saving everything. He was brilliant.
He was through, Chris Wood. He just had a bad touch.
Yeah.
It was just like, mate.
Oh yeah.
That was
when he
in
missed
the first
it, yeah.
half. It was like 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in. Could have been a different game. But
I
they're
was thought you were
scraping some 1-0s, aren't they, Man City?
They
Yeah.
looked average.
Yeah, but that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. You just need to get the results.
Yeah.
You know, because she said Chris Wood. I was thinking goalkeeper. Who's their goalkeeper?
Chris Woods.
Chris Woods is like a Sheffield Wednesday.
Chris Wood.
Chris Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, their goalkeeper was amazing. Who's their goalkeeper?
Tom Heaton.
Tom Heaton. He was brilliant.
United.
Absolutely brilliant.
Little boys.
He saved everything in the first half.
boys.
He was
He's a good
absolutely
keeper. And
amazing.
He's a great keeper,
We've
yeah.
got Nick Pope as well and Joe Hart.
their
We've got 3
backup.
pretty great keepers.
Joe Hart's never getting back in.
No,
that
I wouldn't
squad.
want Joe Hart. He's worst at the 3. But Nick Pope was a good keeper as well.
Do you think Joe Hart rings Danny Drinkwater every now and again and says, "Can we have a kickabout?" Get like a 5-a-side
Or
going.
just like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, I know. Or they're like, I've not got a ball. Oh, sorry, I'll just get my cash out and just make a ball with my cash.
Do you want to go lie in some cash?
Yeah, I know exactly.
We have like a cash fight.
Just chuck cash at
Just
each other.
throwing bundles of cash at each other.
Yeah.
Going, oh, this sucks, doesn't
I
it?
know. Let's see who can rip the most £50 notes in the next minute. Whoever wins has to burn their bank account. 100 grand in a few days, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll have 100 grand in a few days. Isn't that mad? Every week, 100 grand.
Well, you see, it's monthly pay, innit? So it's payday today. So check overtime that 0.25. 400 net pay 400 grand. Yeah. Every month, 400 grand a month.
Do you think they go to the manager's office and be
Yeah,
like,
just double check.
I've been missed out of a training session.
They go to the admin and they're like, what's
Yeah, I missed a day. Oh, it wasn't in your timesheet.
Yeah.
How much? 50 grand. You're 70 now. Yeah, just mess with
I
one.
really need that 50 grand.
I know.
Can you wait until next month? Or is it alright?
Yeah,
You can't go on holiday. You can't go on holiday. You've used up your days.
I know.
You've used up your days.
Yeah. You've not accrued enough holiday, mate. Can't go.
You're going to have to play against Huddersfield away.
I know. Yeah, get paid 400 grand, but 250 grand student loan goes in. 50 grand pension.
National insurance.
I know, yeah, national
They do probably pay
insurance. I know. So I'm only 4 grand. Fine. Different world, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man.
Completely different world.
It is.
Footballs.
Yeah, let's talk about football.
Yeovil Town got relegated.
Yes, they
Steve,
did.
unhappy about that?
16 years in the Football League.
Yeah.
Prior to that, 100 odd years of their history, they'd never been in the Football League.
Yeah.
Really?
So they were known for being a non-league side. They had a famous victory against a certain
Manchester
Merseyside team, Liverpool. Yeah, it was like 1948 or something.
Yeah.
It's not, the thing is that we were talking earlier about, you were talking about paid of drink water, whatever, 100 grand. Like Yeovil, if Yeovil are one of those teams in the football, in playing football in England that are kind of the polar opposite to Man City. There's just they're one of those sides. There's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. There's no money at all. It's no surprise, and it's been. They went all the way to Championship, and they were punching above their weight getting there.
Got the Championship.
Yeah,
What about that?
Why don't you just be a Yeovil fan, man? Sack off Arsenal.
No, 'cause
You're way more passionate about Yeovil.
but no.
You are, I can see it in your face.
It's just they're a small town club.
You were devastated when they were getting relegated.
They're a small town club that just need a hand. And the worst part about all this is Macclesfield's manager is
Sol Campbell.
Sol Campbell.
But he saved them.
Yeah, basically they
He's
were.
he's done a good job.
They were rock bottom by about 8 points.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, yeah.
Is it,
Well, he's not actually saved them.
So not kind of cancelled it, but he's
2 games left? 1 game left?
1 game left. Yeah. Because
And it's
Who's
between
moving
Notts
into the
County and
football
Macclesfield.
league then?
Leighton Orient,
They
back in
smashed it
there.
as well. They smashed it. They got like 88 points or something. They're all they're up. Yeah.
And Joby McInnes still plays for them. Remember him?
Yeah.
Does he?
Played for Reading and not sponsored.
He's still there.
Please centre back for him then.
Was he
Which is the right winger, but
Yeah.
Legs are gone, have they?
I think I might play centre back today. Mark.
How do you know that?
Oh, whatever.
How do you know that?
I keep in touch with everything. Joby. Right,
Where are you playing today, son?
Centre back. Oh, we said that on the podcast. Imagine your name being Jobby. What a joke.
Jobby. His name's not Jobby, it's Joby.
Jobby.
Toppy, is it?
Jobby.
We Jobby.
Are we Jobby? Sorry, what were we saying? Don't get me started.
You got Yeovil, and I'm an Arsenal fan, as you know. It's just been a bad week. It's been a bad 10 days.
Yeah.
And the thing is, well, Yeovil were 2-0 up on the weekend and looking good, and they ended up drawing 2-0.
They were 2-0 up because I
they-
took the other team.
they were
I was
2-0.
like, that's fucking typical.
Yeah.
2-0 up after like 20 minutes. And who was it? Scunthorpe as well.
Mate, they were 3-0. I was
3-0 down. I sent you my the teams I'd taken.
I know.
Didn't I?
Just every one of your teams.
15 minutes in,
3-0 down after 10
Scunthorpe,
minutes, yeah.
3 down. Do you know what? Honestly, I was saying to him the other day, the fun has stopped. The fun has stopped.
And when the fun
I know.
stops,
Do you know, honestly,
Keep betting.
you know, there's two or three weekends left to save my betting career.
If I were you,
If I don't have a good win in the next 3 weeks, I'm out.
I'll tell you what,
I'm
I'll
honestly.
bet you 100
Should we-
quid.
should we shake on that?
I bet you 100 quid you'll be putting a bet on in August when the new season starts.
No, I won't.
Oh, fuck off.
No, I won't. I won't. I won't.
Why not?
I won't.
Why
This
not?
year has been a shambles.
So what? It's like 5 in a week, isn't it?
The first,
10 a week.
it's not.
Yes.
It's not. Well,
It's not as if it's like, well,
sometimes
grand or something.
it's a fiver, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, actually, I fancy this as well. And now I'm bored, so I might put 3 goal rushes on,
Yeah, I
and all
know.
of a sudden it's 20 quid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're bored, so it's easy to board them.
Yeah.
tell you someone's been doing
And it's
well.
always like someone like Leeds, 10
It's always
10 men
Leeds.
against Wigan.
I know. It's always Leeds.
so we are looking for a sponsor, and any betting
Yeah.
companies out there that want to sponsor the podcast, just get
James
involved.
Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's stopped now.
He's,
was winning though,
yeah.
He's not
You're a great advert for it.
But he said he lost loads as well. Yeah. I mean, it's a mugs game, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Look, I'm telling you, 10 quid.
Mugs game.
10 quid Europa League final. Arsenal to win on penalties.
5-4
Petr Cech to save the last
Against
penalty.
Eintracht Frankfurt.
No, against Chelsea.
I mean, I honestly would not be surprised if we got knocked out.
Eintracht Frankfurt are a good side, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
We've lost.
They're a good attacking side,
Yeah.
and we are shite at the back.
It wouldn't be embarrassment if you got beat off them.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be embarrassment if you got beat off.
Joined by Ross, another Chelsea fan.
Ross joining the podcast for the first time.
For the first time ever.
Boss Ross.
Time, isn't it?
Very, very quickly, you're a Chelsea fan.
I am.
What is your favourite Chelsea kit that you've had in the history?
I mean, there's been
of
a
the
lot of
Chelsea
good ones.
kit?
Is it the
What are you
grey
going
and yellow
for?
one with a bit of blue as well?
I mean, that was a star
Green,
one.
yellow.
But, I
Tangerine
think my
and graphite.
favourite Chelsea
Tangerine and
kit was
graphite,
when
that's
we
Michael's.
played Coventry away and we brought the wrong colour kit, so we had
Oh,
to
yeah.
wear their away kit.
That's right, yeah. I forgot about that.
Just tag into that one.
I forgot about that.
What year was that? That was the 90s.
That was in the
90s,
90s, yeah, 90. That would have been early 90s, like 93,
94, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like it was
Yeah,
before
yeah,
the FA Cup.
Forgot
win,
the away
so
kit.
That is
That's
brilliant.
probably
Well, they-
my favourite Chelsea
They
kit.
bought the away kit that clashed or something.
Yeah, they turned up with the wrong coloured kit on. And they were
I
like,
loved him flying them on the bus. He must have kept my news.
So-
Got the kit sorted. He's like, yeah.
credit to Coventry. Credit
When
to
they're already like 2 hours down the motorway.
Yeah, outside Highfield Road. Got the kit, yeah. You can't really complain with
What, so when he got there, he's like, oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Can I have a quick word, man? You're not going to see this. I've actually forgotten the kit. So,
Favourite Chelsea player?
Oh, I
If
think
you have to.
if I have to, I'm a bit torn. It's probably a 50-50 on Zola
And
or Frankie Lampard.
That's what it was
We
earlier.
actually talked
earlier in the
about it
podcast.
earlier.
That's,
We talked
that's
about
where
it
I'd
earlier.
have to go.
And what would you go
There is
with?
a soft spot for Didier Drogba. I got to
Oh,
Okay,
mate.
always.
Drogba as well, yeah.
horrible
yeah,
hair,
yeah.
though.
What?
He's got horrible hair.
He's got horrible hair.
Looks greasy and dry and horrible. It looks itchy.
You look like Forrest Gump,
Itchy.
so.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
We will put the picture on Twitter and on Instagram of John Berry looking like Forrest Gump, so you can follow us.
Rather
It's
Forrest Gump than Didier
at
Drogba.
football_humans, and yeah, we're on the Twitter and the Facebook. No,
The Facebook.
We're on the Twitter and the Instagram at football_humans, and you can get in touch. Contact yes@gmail.com. Ross, favourite game you've seen Chelsea
Well,
play?
you haven't decided yet. So
Well,
Lampard.
do I have to decide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I had to decide.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
I
wanna see
No
him come out
sitting
the
on the
same way.
bench. Who you having?
Well, it's Lampard then, isn't it?
He came out Zola.
See, I had a massive. Basically, was talking about Lampard for ages, and then he went.
And then
but
went-
you'd said Pig Zola, wouldn't you? I was like, yeah.
Well, I think Zola was great. Zola was a quality player.
He changed that face of our team. He
did,
was the
but-
first player that was like,
but
holy
Lampard-
shit, that's how you're supposed to play
you
football.
went, you went from winning nothing to continuing to win nothing.
But consistency.
Oh, all right, okay.
Consistency.
All right, okay. We actually won the FA Cup. Won a Cup Winners' Cup. Come on.
Yeah, when that used to be around.
Yeah,
I quite enjoyed that. We were good at that one.
So what are you saying? You're saying
I'm
Lampard?
saying Lampard because the consistency and, you know, the year after
Can't argue
year,
with that.
solid box-to-box midfielder.
Can't argue
And,
with that.
you know, these days you can only compare him with Stevie G
Okay.
in terms of that
But
thing,
they
and I
couldn't play
still
together.
think he was the better player.
They couldn't
I
play
think he was a better
together.
player.
I think he was the better player.
Do you think Stevie G was a better player?
Obviously. Anyway,
Okay, who do you think's better? Who's the two you'd pick out the Lampard, Gerrard, and Scholes? Who's the two you'd pick for the England midfield if you had to?
I'd pick Gerrard and Scholes.
What's wrong with you?
Because Lampard doesn't do enough work going back.
Yeah. He's got bad attitude.
Never did Gerrard. He just slips over. Oh! Sorry, Rag. I couldn't help myself.
I think that
I couldn't help
Gerrard, I
myself.
think that Lampard was less of a box-to-box midfielder than Gerrard. I'm not saying that Lampard didn't help out, but I think
don't know about that.
are you all saying that Scholes is in?
No, Scholes is absolutely in. That's-
So Scholes
That's
is
what
dead
annoys me
set.
these days when they pick the team. Scholes, some days doesn't
Scholes
make
and
it.
Gerrard.
You're picking the best
Nah.
player.
Lampard, Gerrard.
I'd go Lampard and Gerrard.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
I'd train them properly and get them playing all
Right.
right,
Two
and it'd
names
be
in your
fine.
team sheet for the best Premier League 11. You don't even need to talk about. Shearer and Scholes are in it no matter what.
No.
They got
Yeah.
maybe Bergkamp, Harris. No. Sheeran scored
Well,
one there.
I mean, we've talked about it before. Let's not bring it up. But when they did it with fantasy
and
football,
fucking
lot,
Paul
with the
Merson and
guys
Charlie
from
Nicholas picked Bergkamp over
Shearer.
Over Shearer.
But did
And
Henri
Phil
still get
Thompson walked out.
Did Henri still get in?
Phil Thompson walked off.
Henri got in,
So it's Henri and
and then they put Bergkamp in.
There was Henri and Shearer. But
Yeah.
It's tough to leave Bergkamp out, but
No, but it's tough to lose, but
tough to-
Shearer's
yeah,
fucking in the
exactly,
team
yeah.
sheet.
Favourite game that you've ever seen Chelsea in?
Well, it's got to be the Champions League final.
Absolutely.
Just because of the drama. And that Drogba scoring for his last kick as a Chelsea player.
I know, yeah.
Sealing the deal.
It
was nice.
And bearing in mind
Good
that as a Chelsea
That was
fan,
his
that
final,
is-
wasn't it? That was his
It was,
final.
but as a Chelsea fan, that is a 5-year journey.
Have you
That's
seen
not
the,
that's not a one game. That's a big build to that.
There's a
isn't it?
YouTube video of they've got it from behind the goal. It's like from a Bayern Munich fan is doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's fucking brilliant, man. Brilliant.
as a neutral, it was a dreadful game.
Oh, it wasn't a good game of football.
It was a great game. What are you talking about?
I
I was on the edge of my seat.
It was
mate.
literally-
He was a neutral, and he was like,
it was a
loved
good
It
last
was literally just
45
Bayern
minutes.
Munich battering
Yeah.
you. Bayern Munich battering you.
It was-
there was proper drama in it.
Watching Michael watch that game was brilliant because I mean we were on the Jamesons by the time it was like getting on.
We watched Hearts earlier in the day.
We watched
didn't
Hearts earlier in the day. We did.
We
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Dynamo bend his finger.
We did. We met Dynamo and WH Smith
Randomly.
in Muswell Hill. Randomly, I asked him for a trick. He bent his finger back. It
I
was
don't know who he
brilliant.
is.
Dynamo, the magician.
Don't know who he is.
Shut up,
Water.
John. Anyway, watching that game, the elation that Michael had.
Mate.
We were sat in a pub on a balcony.
O'Neill's.
Yeah.
He literally ran down the stairs to jump in front.
I don't even remember
in
running,
front
though.
of a
It was
screen. He was
yeah.
that. It was that elation. It,
It
was
was-
brilliant. It
I-
was
I just lost my
everything.
shit.
You
I lost
literally
my
did.
shit.
I feel like I spent my elation when John Terry got sent off against Barcelona in the semi-final.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And I thought this is done.
That's it. Game over.
and
yeah.
then we turned it around.
Do you know what? That's one of my favourite ever goals. That Ramirez goal,
What a
just
goal.
before half time.
Oh, yeah.
Goal.
When everything, there was such despair. It was like, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
10 men, we're fucked.
We'll have it.
And then he, what?
Is that when Torres scored
cracker.
it? Yeah.
Did.
Unbelievable!
And all those all the
That was actually a good impression.
Chelsea fans stuck up in the rafters, aren't they?
Yeah.
They stick those fans about a bloody mile up in,
Oh,
in
mate.
Barcelona.
Yeah, I've been there.
Why
It's fucking...
do you support Chelsea? Where's it come from?
Well, it's a heritage one. It's my old man's a Chelsea fan, and I'm from north-west London myself. But my dad's heritage from Fulham, and he's always been a Chelsea fan. So I am naturally
So you're following the
a
footsteps?
Chelsea fan. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Who's the
You
worst,
wanted
who's the
to say
worst
something.
Chelsea player of ours?
The worst Chelsea player I've ever seen. Oh
I
god.
mean, there's been a few.
Well, there's
Del Horno?
there's- well,
No,
he-
Del Horno was alright.
I mean, he didn't do well, did he? Let's be honest.
Well, the thing is, someone in the 90s probably. He said Robert Fleck.
I have a feeling you've got someone in mind, John.
Did I say Robert
Robert
Fleck?
Fleck.
Yeah, but then I also said Mary Stanich as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you also said Robert Fleck.
Not Mary Stanich. What was his name? Marco? Oh, I don't know.
Sam Dalabona.
Yeah. I mean, Danny Drinkwater's up there now.
Well, he's never played, so how do you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, do you know what? I mean, it's he's definitely not the worst, but a player that totally unimpresses me, Kovacic. I don't know what
yeah.
that is.
Mate, do you know what?
There
You
is
find him
a-
frustrating,
Me
yeah?
There
too.
is a
If we buy him for 30
4.5
million.
player every day there, right?
Yeah.
There is, like, that's no.
It is 4.5, you're right.
It's best, like,
They're
he
talking
does-
about
he
Chelsea.
doesn't-
Chelsea might steal the £25 million switch from
Yeah.
Marco Kovacic. That's not Matteo Kovacic. I'm like, oh.
He doesn't
what?
do enough
Why?
wrong to get any lower than 4, but he doesn't do enough right to get any lower than 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll finish top 4 this season?
I reckon we'll blag it because everyone else is terrible. Is
Yeah.
my
No, but we're
feeling.
terrible as well.
But that's we're,
Think you're gonna sneak through?
we're sort
I
of
don't know if it.
we've landed on the right side of terrible. I think.
I don't know if it's the same with you, but this year I've really lost the joy.
Well, it's been hard watching. It's been hard watching.
Yeah,
It's
really
not been
has.
enjoyable because the whole idea of, ironically, the one year we bring an attacking coach to the club is the least fun I've ever had watching the club.
I know. It's,
I genuinely feel that.
literally, we get all the way to the box, and then all of a sudden, it's back at Kepa. I was like, how did that happen?
I mean, don't start me on.
I thought we were on a break. We can't counter attack.
No, but
shit
I just
anymore.
feel like there used to be a pride in the idea that Chelsea might not win, but you ain't going to score.
Yeah.
There used to be a real sort of, we have a real defensive
Every
mentality
time
that we've owned
someone
that.
attacks
And that
now,
was the identity,
I'm like,
you know, like...
oh, this is going in.
Yeah, there used to be a thing of like, and it goes years back since Mourinho really, of you can have a good go, but I genuinely believe you won't beat us. And you know, you might beat us 1-0, 2-0 for a
We
good
did it
one.
to City
but
when we done them 3-1 or whatever it was at their place. Like, just catch them on the counter attack.
But
We used
now
to be a
it's just
great
a normal.
counter attacking team.
Yeah.
We can't do it anymore.
Which
You
favourite
lose
goal?
Hazard.
Favourite goal you've ever seen for Chelsea? Like, if you had to.
I had to.
I'm just going to say Jim.
I was just going to say that,
Di
97.
Matteo in the FA Cup final,
gonna say that.
16 minutes in,
Yeah.
off the crossbar, Middlesbrough had
16
no
seconds
idea.
in. 16 seconds in.
16, it was 16 seconds.
16 minutes.
What's your favourite Chelsea chant?
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. Do you know what? I genuinely don't have a favourite chant. I'm happy for all of the raucous nonsense we come out with.
You've got a lot of,
Apart from
you've got-
our, you know, sort of.
You've got to love Flora Maluda, Luda.
Well, do you know what? I thought
That's
we
my
had
favourite.
That's a
I fucking
brilliant
love it.
chant.
I thought we had quite a good one for Bakayoko for his short spell, but it didn't last long.
No.
He's doing Milan.
Another £40 million
I mean,
signing
don't
that
get
did
me wrong.
nothing.
It's the chant was the best bit about him.
Do you remember that Watford game? How bad that was! Like one of the worst performances of any Premiership player I think I've ever seen.
He's dreadful.
He was
Really
Favourite
So
manager you've
bad.
had? Is it going to be Mourinho or have you got a soft spot for someone else?
Granny,
Well, the thing is, I think my genuine favourite in terms of where he's transformed the club has to be Mourinho. I think there's along the way there's soft spots. I always loved Vialli because Vialli
Yeah, I
was
did,
there.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
Vialli
surprised,
grew from
yeah.
it. They, like,
Was he a
Vialli-
player manager, Vialli?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at one point.
And
Yeah.
wasn't he?
You
Yeah.
don't get him anymore. Do you?
don't get player
Who was the
manager.
last player manager?
That's why I loved it because he was that
Harry Kewell?
authentic
Oh, no. Was he
player
player?
manager.
There's a player
manager now.
Kevin Nolan. He was player manager at one point, and Notts
Of
County.
Leighton
right?
Orient or something.
Notts County, wasn't it?
Notts County, yeah.
There's a player manager now in like League One or League Two. Someone who's been in the Premier League years
Oh, is
back.
there?
And
Gordon
Was it not
Strachan was player manager.
Tim
as well.
Cahill? Did he not do
Was
the
he
player
player
manager thing?
No.
for a bit? Or was he?
No, he's
Oh no, because he was playing for Millwall.
Yeah.
That must be the worst thing because you're
Gordon
a
Strachan
manager.
was
You just be
player
like,
manager.
nah, fuck it, I'm on. That's why I don't get why Gerrard can't like just. I mean, he's got to be better than half the players playing now. Like, you know what I mean?
At Rangers got a pretty decent team.
Yeah, but Gerrard would still walk into that side, no?
David.
Of course he would, man.
Walking the slide and fucking slips when he gets there.
Oh, that's twice.
Twice in a podcast, listeners. Who would have thought it? Anyway, Luis Garcia, did he score a goal against Chelsea? What do
Absolutely
you
not.
think?
I think he did.
William Gallas had the best view, and he said no.
And he said no. Did he?
And yeah, of course he did. But Luis Garcia was on a fantasy football club, and they asked him, and he had the look of his face of like,
Did he
no, it
fuck?
didn't cross the line.
Yeah.
But he was like, of course it did.
But how did he know?
As he was like smoking a pipe and stuff like that.
Because he's watched the replay and it's
but
blatant
almost,
to
yeah.
see. It never crossed the line. That's a Liverpool fan saying that, yeah.
So how do they
happens.
do they have a chip in the ball now?
yeah.
Is that what
what it
happened?
is?
Yeah, I think it is.
To get the
Just
goal line
thought that.
technology.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
they've got something in or ball on the ball that sensors set off. Yeah.
Is it really? I thought it was like a thing in the goal.
I thought it was the goal.
I thought it was the
No,
actual
but the
goal
ball's
that
got to
had
have. Surely the ball's got to have something as well. Though.
I thought it was the goal itself that measures that can, you know, notice when something's.
Maybe.
Further over,
What,
maybe
so
it's like,
maybe
yeah.
it's like.
So if it passes a certain point,
Because I've just realised I don't actually know how that
I
works.
don't know the technology.
So does the goal sort of send down a sort of like level, and then if it goes,
Yeah, that's what I
if it
thought.
goes
Yeah, like-
over, passes past a certain point, they yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought there was something.
And the whole of the ball has to be over the line. Isn't it?
It does indeed.
So like there was one.
It was like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh, it's not crossed the line.
Yeah, I know,
It
it's
has
like-
crossed the line.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's like most of the ball is over that
The
line.
whole ball bits apart from like the slightest
There was
bit of weather.
a bit of the leather
that's
flake
sharp.
off, just hanging over.
Rules are rules.
I know, they are.
Rules are rules. Right,
Quiz.
quiz time. You are going to play as a team. I'm going to ask you 10 questions.
Don't let John Berry talk you out of your answers.
Don't let John Berry talk you out
It's
your
never me
answers.
that does it. It's never me that does it.
And I just want to say, this is taken from the internet, and it's been pointed out before. Some of these questions might be bollocks. So, I'm just from now on, I'm putting a disclaimer out there. It might be bollocks, but we're going with it. All right. Okay. Question number 1.
Wait, are we all a team or is it
Yeah.
a
You're all a team.
No, we're all a team.
Name the 5 teams in the top 4 English divisions whose names end in E.
What?
I
I didn't even understand that.
Name the 5 teams in the top 4 English divisions
Port Vale.
whose names end in E.
okay.
Port Vale, number
Crystal
1.
Palace.
Crystal Palace, number 2.
Scunthorpe.
Wrong.
United.
Oh, United.
United, end in E.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, he's wrong.
Okay.
Got excited.
3 to get.
Can we confer? Right?
Yeah, you're playing as a team.
What's Morecambe's? Is it
Morecambe. Just Morecambe.
Is it just
Are they Morecambe Town?
Morecambe.
No, you're thinking of Morecambe and Wise. You're wrong.
Morecambe. It's Morecambe FC.
It's not. What?
It's Morecambe FC.
The quiz might be wrong. I'm going on
This
the
might be from my
answers.
Morecambe and the national.
They might not be in. Yeah,
Yeah, they might have been.
Might be a few years old.
It's quite a tough question.
I know, right?
I know.
It is fairly tough. I'm going to give you some initials.
No, don't you
No.
No.
Don't ruin the question.
No, fuck that.
You might need to edit out some of the silence.
I'm going to give you the. I'm
No,
going to give you. I'm
no,
going to give you.
no,
I'm going to give you 1.
No.
No, that's fine.
Don't
I
want
don't
it.
want it.
Don't
We
want
don't
it.
want it. Go on to the next question.
Ross wants it.
I'm tempted.
Go on to the next question.
You want the next question?
We'll come back to that one. Well, is everyone going to be still thinking about that question?
The next question is one of these as well.
Oh.
It's quite hard. Name the 4 teams in the top 4 English divisions whose names start and end with the same
That's
letter.
another.
Aston Villa.
That's
I
another,
was going to go there.
that's another,
Aston Villa is correct.
that's another great question. We can't rush these. Can't rush these questions.
No.
You got 4 teams to get. Aston Villa is 1. Liverpool is 2.
Yeah.
You got 2 to get.
York City.
Wrong.
What?
York City is right.
That is.
No.
On the question,
I know.
14 in the top 4 divisions.
Actually, they're not in the top 4.
Nah,
Nah,
are
they're
they?
not in
No.
the top 4. No.
Northampton Town.
Correct.
Nice.
Bosh that one.
1 to
Great
get,
answer.
guys. 1 to get.
I was literally just going to ruin that by saying Swindon Town.
I'm going to give you a clue.
No.
It's as easy as ABC. A, B, or C is the letter
okay.
you are looking for. A, B, or C.
My clues done nothing because I don't understand it.
Michael Jackson.
Because I don't understand.
The club
Well, it can't be
begins
C.
with A, B, or C.
Can it be?
Charlton Athletic.
Correct,
Oh, nicely done.
Well played.
Good work, Ras.
Question number 3. The 1982 Southampton team included Mick Shannon, Alan Ball, Peter Shilton, Kevin Keegan, Mark Wright, and Dave Watson. What do all these players have in common?
You're going to have to say them again.
England and Arsenal, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's. Can you say it again? Or is that the right answer?
It's not the right answer.
Okay, fine.
In 1982, Southampton included Mick Shannon, Alan Ball, Peter Shilton, Kevin Keegan, Mark Wright, and Dave Watson. What do all these players have in common?
Have they all played for Liverpool or Everton?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What about Shilton, though? He didn't play for him.
Are they all managed the same team?
No.
You're on the right lines with your first answer.
All played in the World Cup for England.
Nope.
All captained England.
Correct, Michael Felton. Which English team has been champions of Europe more times than they've been champions
Not
of
Suarez.
England? Correct.
Good work.
Yeah.
Which English clubs are farthest north, south, east, and west?
Carlisle United.
Wrong.
Chester City.
Wrong.
A Swansea West?
Wrong.
Exeter.
Wrong.
Plymouth?
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Yeah.
For where?
South.
West. All right.
South.
Bournemouth.
South and west.
All right.
It's
Southampton.
No.
Bournemouth.
No, south.
South and west is
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
South.
Okay. Sorry.
East is
I mean,
gonna be- East is gonna be
maybe say it a few more
Norwich,
times. I might
Norwich,
actually get it.
Ipswich.
Norwich, correct.
And then North.
North. What are you saying?
Oh, Sid Carlisle.
Newcastle.
Correct.
Is it?
Is it?
Newcastle's far north than Carlisle.
Yeah. Which current Premiership player has played in all 4 of the top English divisions? So that's the Conference, Champions League,
This is not Robert Earnshaw, is
Is
it?
this Steve Finnan?
UEFA Cup,
Yeah, Steve Finnan.
La Liga
Is
in
it Steve
Spain.
Finnan?
It is Steve.
Which current player? He's not played for about 10 years.
He's 43 years old.
Is it actually Steve Finnan?
Steve Finnan.
Which current Premier
That's the clue. Which current?
This quiz may be a little old.
Yeah.
We're going back to Istanbul.
I know.
St Johnston can state which alphabetical footballing claim.
The only team with a J in their name.
Correct.
Really?
Yeah, in England and Scotland.
Yeah.
Only
No.
team with a J in their name. Michael, name a team with the J in their name.
Juventus.
In England or Scotland? England or Scotland?
That is the right answer, that's it.
Papa John's.
Sunday League team.
Yeah.
It's a question
Good to know that.
we have had on many occasions in certain
Anelka.
football quizzes. Tell me the player.
Anelka.
It's not an Elka.
Canu.
Right.
Idiger Johnson.
Who's going to be the quickest to get this?
Robbie Fowler.
Who is the only player to have scored?
Kanchelskis.
Correct.
Token answers.
Yeah.
Name the question.
Who's
Who's the only player to have scored in?
Manchester Derby, Liverpool Derby, Glasgow Derby.
Correct, and it is.
Quanus.
Here we go. What do the following players have in common? Laurie Brown, David Jenkins, Willie Young, Jimmy Robertson, Pat Jennings, and Sol Campbell.
They both play for Arsenal and Spurs.
Yeah.
It's close. It's not the right answer I'm looking for.
Both captained Arsenal Spurs.
Huh?
Both went
Arsenal.
from Spurs to Arsenal.
Well, no, you're right.
Well, no, you're right.
No,
What do you mean, well, no, you're
Stevie's
right?
right, but I just... They've both played...
Stevie's right, but I just don't want him to be
No,
right.
I'm just going to give you the answer. They've both played in the North London Derby for both sides.
Yeah.
So you're right.
So they both played for.
Yeah, they both played for-
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, Rag.
All right. Whatever.
Bit harsh.
I have no idea what question we're on. How many questions we have?
We need to go back. What's that first question again?
The E one. Who did we get on the E one?
Was it
It's
E?
an E, yeah.
Crystal Palace.
You had Crystal Palace
Port
and you had
Vale.
Port Vale.
And we got 5.
You got 3 to get.
Fuck.
Ends in an E, right?
Yeah, ends in an E. Plymouth Argyle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Plymouth Argyle. Ends in E, right? I was thinking the one where it said it starts with the same letter ends in. I was like, Plymouth Argyle. It's silent E and stuff.
Is there a silent E? Silent E on Plymouth. Plymouth.
Yeah, Plymouth Argyle.
You've got someone beginning
No.
with.
No.
We'll take one clue, may as well.
Why?
We'll have one clue.
No.
If we give us a clue, we'll get it. We're
Fine,
that,
okay,
we're that
fine,
good.
okay,
We're
yeah,
that
yeah.
good.
Okay,
With that.
You're that good.
Yeah.
Begins with R.
Oh, why are you telling us?
Rochdale.
Correct, John Berry. I'm not telling you the last one then.
I'm almost certain that Rochdale are called like Rochdale Town, aren't they? Rochdale,
No.
or Rochdale United.
They're just Rochdale.
They're just Rochdale.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I was going to ask for a clue then.
All right.
Is it
I'm
another
gonna-
team with one name?
No. It's a
Okay.
team with an and.
Dagenham and Redbridge.
Oh, fuck off, John.
There's no other teams with an A.
But they're not in the league anymore.
They were in.
When this came out,
Next question.
Do you want another question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the only player to have scored in a Champions League final,
Nicholas
UEFA
Anelka.
Cup final, FA Cup final, and League Cup final?
Canu. No.
Champions League final?
He
Gerrard.
went.
Correct.
Just to clarify, though, Kanu won the Champions League with Ajax, so don't come to.
Scored?
Yeah, but you said it as if like, what was he even doing in a final? Like, don't come for John. Don't come for John. All right, he was part of the Ajax side that won.
I always remember that hat trick he scored against Chelsea. It was like
splashing through the
one of
rain.
the worst Saturday afternoons of my life.
This question's only for Steve. Only Steve can answer this
What about
question.
when Winterburn hit it top in?
This is you.
Yeah, and Silvino.
Yeah.
Who is the only born and bred Scouser to have won the FA Cup with Liverpool and Everton? Only you're allowed to answer. Why?
Why?
Give me shit. Only Steve's allowed to answer. Fair enough.
Nick Barmby.
Dave Watson. Is he Scouts? Actually, I don't even know.
Scored for
I wish I got this
Peter
question
Beardsley's
because I
a
know
Geordie.
this so much. Yeah.
I'm just shouting names out. Albon Jardin, was he born in Liverpool?
Peter Reid.
From Heed.
Peter Heath.
I'm going to give you the initials GA. Only Steve. GA.
Oh, I know this when he died.
Gem Archer.
No, it's Gary. Gary Abbott. It's Gary.
Ablett.
Gary Ablett. And he died a few years ago.
I never got that.
I've never got that.
This is a question that I'm going to ask you, and I didn't know this, and I don't know whether it's correct.
Excellent.
Which
Love this quiz.
English league club did Ian Botham play for?
Scunthorpe United.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that the
That's
answer
the
on the
answer.
question?
That's the answer on the paper.
in there so quickly, then I knew that too.
Scunthorpe United.
Not quick enough.
Why did Ian Botham play for Scunthorpe United?
Wait, what did you? No, slow down. What did it say? What was it?
Which English league club did Ian Botham play
Oh,
for?
Before
yeah.
he became a stick out of those, but you see.
Because Yeovil Town weren't in the Football League, were they? Because I'm pretty sure he played for Yeovil as well. Because he's a Somerset boy.
Well, here he goes. Yeovil again. See,
Yeovil
you
fan.
need to fucking. We need to get rid of that Arsenal shirt we bought him. We should have bought him a Yeovil shirt.
We should have.
Green and white hoops.
Yeah. Which one of Westlife played for Leeds? Was it Westlife?
It was Nicky.
Yeah.
Any more famous people that used to play for?
Any more famous?
Mark Wright.
Well, what's his
There we
name?
go.
Mark Wright.
He used to play for.
For you talking about the actual England
What's his
player. I was like,
he played for.
he played for
No,
Liverpool,
what's his
mate.
face from One Direction played for
Thomas.
Doncaster, didn't he?
Oh yeah, but
Didn't
that
he come on for
that was
Doncaster?
bullshit, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was that not a
Ian
real
Botham
game?
played for Yeovil Town.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
And then Scunthorpe United. What do you reckon his position was?
Right back.
Centre mid.
Yeah, I'd say he's captain midfield.
Yeah?
Midfield dynamo.
Half, apparently.
Centre half.
So big centre.
Fair enough.
Beefy.
Beefy.
How'd you get on at home? Let us know.
Did we even keep track?
Who gives a shit? Right, we'll be back next week. There's only a couple more left to go before the end of the season. Who's going to win the Premier League? Is it going to be Liverpool or Manchester City?